Today's saints of the day, November the 7th, are Saint Willibrord, Bishop of Northern Europe, and Saint Prosdocimus, first Bishop of Padua. In the earliest days of the church, when the faith was still spreading across the Roman world, one man carried the gospel north into Italy. Saint Prosdocimus, the very first Bishop of Padua. Tradition tells us that he lived in the 1st century AD and that Saint Peter himself sent him from Antioch to bring the light of Christ to the people of northern Italy. He was a man of Greek origin and deep conviction, and when he arrived in Padua with nothing but the message of salvation and his unshakable faith, he began to preach the gospel fearlessly, establishing one of the very first Christian communities in the region. Under his care, churches were built, converts were baptized, and hearts were transformed. Among them was Saint Justina of Padua, the young virgin martyr who would later become one of the city's most beloved saints. As bishop, he embodied humility and missionary zeal. He led by example, serving his people, teaching the faith, and guiding them through persecution and doubt. Alongside his faithful deacon, Saint Daniel of Padua, he laid the spiritual foundations that would sustain generations of believers. In sacred art, he is often shown wearing a bishop's mitre and holding a jar of water, symbols of the baptism that brought so many souls into new life in Christ. Saint Prosdocimus stands as a bridge between the apostles and the church that would follow, a reminder that faith once kindled can illuminate entire nations. My brothers, may his courage inspire us to share the gospel with the same conviction and love that guided him nearly 2,000 years ago. Be the family warrior that God has called us to be. God bless.